I am Ava Leigh Stewart, the director of Paradise Garden, Howard Finster's legacy. When I went to Paradise Garden for the first time, I realized the significance of the garden as Howard Finster's greatest achievement as an artist. For me, Paradise Garden is an example of how the power of ideas can change the world around us. It embodied this enthusiasm that Howard had, verging on obsession to create sacred art. Self-taught artists are everywhere, but the American South has a large proportion of them, possibly because a farming life persisted longer here than in most parts of the country. And in that relative isolation, these artists were able to develop a method of expressing themselves without a great deal of influence from outside of their immediate environments. Paradise Garden embodies the idea that art can thrive outside of museums in ordinary objects. It struck me how the messages were still being communicated just as he intended. I wanted to find a way for the audience to experience that feeling. We actually shot the film in 3 phases, and each time I visited the garden, I saw a new painting, a mosaic, or a message that made me think. There's a non-traditional sense of beauty in that idea. It was one of the messages that resonated with me as an artist and as a filmmaker. He tried to show the world that there is beauty in everything around us. I wanted to give the audience the experience of being there, and I tried to create a virtual garden that represented Howard's legacy. Most of North Georgia and Appalachia thrive because of manufacturing, and with the changes to the American economy, small towns across the country are facing unemployment and the need to create a new paradigm to survive. People in this community came up with the idea to use their artistic resources to create jobs and generate tourism. Paradise Garden has become the symbol of that goal for them. The garden renovation inspires them to think that things will get better. As an artist, I think it's amazing to see such a clear example of how art can transform lives. It is rare as a filmmaker to uncover a story that has so much meaning on so many levels. When making the film, we took a snapshot of the process of transformation and revitalization. Paradise Garden for me proves that ideas are open to exchange in a world that becomes more and more homogenous. The same stores in every town, the same brands on the shelves. The garden is a unique fixture of American history. It is one of a kind. To connect with us or find out more about the film, please visit finsterfilm.com.